If America is a God, says it's a nation under God, you know, on the dollar bill it reads, "In God we trust." Then why does this country persecute those who have prior convictions like felonies and such? What I mean, this is what I mean. The person has a felony, he or she goes to jail for however long they're in jail. They come out, they look for a job. Most of the time, they can't find a job or find decent employment because of that prior conviction, which remains on his or her record until the day they die. So basically, in America, what they're saying is, although God may forgive you, they will not forgive you. So this can't be a nation under God. This cannot be a Christian nation because that's not a Christian ideology. You're supposed to forgive people. So basically, if a guy does a crime in 1983, 2015, he still may catch hell finding a job based on something he did in the 80s, early 80s. That's not right. I do believe that if someone has paid the cost, whether it's a fine, uh, did that prison term, that when he or she comes out of jail, that record should be cleared. That's forgiveness. This country is not a godly nation. It's not a Christian nation. They may want to be godly and Christian-like, but it's not a Christian nation. I don't have any felonies, but I grew up around those who have convictions, and people in my family have felonies. And who's to say I won't have a felony this year? Because I'm coming this close to catching some charges, you know what I mean? But I just wanted to kind of say that, to me, it doesn't seem godly. And if American citizens don't stop being gluttonous and open our eyes and minds and start thinking of intellect, this governmental system will destroy us. You be basically like free. I can't explain it. It's hard to explain. But the citizens of America really have an obligation, I believe, to uphold righteousness and to cause our government to work in a different way. And this may only affect and only make sense to those people who around the country who know people or in that type of situation of having a family and whatnot, and they're catching hell, finding a job. And they're good men and women out there, righteous men and women who cannot get a decent job based on something that they did years ago. Now, I understand that someone has a sexual crime. That's one of those things that you would want to know, no matter how old the person is. But hey, this is not one nation under God.